Well, good morning and welcome to the Taurus Craco machinery showroom. We're here with John Loyton from Taurus Craco, and we're excited to see what Taurus has to offer.
Wonderful. Thank you guys for being here. We'll do a little walkthrough. The one piece right behind us is actually a project we did from an open house about 2 years ago between Holzer, Taurus, and Microvellum. The concept came out of obviously our logo being a Taurus and wanting to incorporate that into something that we did at the open house. So this ended up being about 260 pieces, individual pieces made of MDF, and we built it as the open house went. And here it stands today, and I think it's one of the most unique pieces we've ever made. Taurus Craco offers a multitude of brands spanning the entire wood industry, from your classic equipment, jointers, shapers, planers, and table saws, all the way up to automated material storage systems with CNCs, beam saws, automatic edge banders. And then we also encompass the entire solid wood side of the industry with molders, rip saws, chop saws, and material handling equipment for that as well.
So for a company starting out into the woodworking industry, this is a great place to come to really get a sense of what's all the way from your basic table saws right through to fully automated CNC.
Absolutely, and we get a lot of people who come to us starting a business for the first time, and everyone's got a budget, and generally between a mix of some new stuff and some used stuff, we can find a nice package that works together. We also get involved in the financing side. We have tooling partners and software partners like yourself, so it's basically a one-stop shop for people. So if they come to us with a vision of making kitchens or closets or a molding, we can help. Femol is a company out of Italy that handles all of the classical equipment side of things: sliding table saws, jointer, shapers, planers. We also carry a unique line that's out of Germany called Barth. They handle all sorts of assembly tables, vacuum presses for doing curved work, and stuff to really improve processes throughout the shop. As we work our way through the showroom, as I said, everything from the classical equipment into the solid wood side as well. This is a denibbing or brush sander from a company out of Denmark called Alpha Brush. They make the machines big and small, so if you're a guy making MDF doors in-house for yourself, there's a machine for it, and if you get into supplying other companies, they become bigger, wider, more automated, so the machine to fit. Another unique company that we work with is called Cobot Intelligence. They work with collaborative robots, and they handle all the integration locally. This is a sanding application, which we actually installed at a local company, which is fed the information by Microvellum on the sanding pattern. And every single business owner is saying the same thing, that they face labor shortages, skilled labor. And with something like this, the information is fed from the office down, and sanding is no problem. Two of our core lines at Taurus Craco have always been winding and Holzer. And as you can see with the offering behind us, we handle edge banders, beam saws, CNCs, and vertical saws. The edge banders start quite small, going from 10 feet long all the way up to 30 feet long. Again, comes back to the production need of the customers. Holzer's very unique selling point has always been our cartridge style glue system, the ability to run different colors of EVA as well as polyurethane glue through the exact same glue system. So it makes it very user friendly, very quick heat up time, so if you just need to rerun a part or you're a smaller shop, you're not waiting 30 to 45 minutes on a glue pot, making it a great machine.
And so that's really something when it comes to like the PUR glues, that's a distinctive for the Holzer equipment, sorry?
100%. So, and as the laminates have become nicer and nicer over the years, we're seeing a lot of kitchen cabinet companies, millwork companies gravitating towards a edge-banded slab door finish that almost mirrors the look of a painted door. This machine behind us is one of the larger machines from Holzer. It encompasses an interchangeable glue station system, so you have the ability to not only run EVA and PUR, but you also have the ability to run large format polyurethane glue. If you have the production, the purchasing of the large pucks is much cheaper than the smaller. So if you have the volume, it's a great way to go. The other thing from a maintenance standpoint is having the ability to change units in and out. Means if one's out for repair, you can have another one in, eliminating downtime. This is an example of one of our controllers on the Holzer machines. It gives you an idea of how automated we can go. It tells you how much glue is remaining in the system. It tells you where the glue station temperature is at. And again, 3-minute heat up time. So when it comes to running these machines, flip it on in the morning, 3 minutes, you're ready to go. Holzer also does, as I mentioned, vertical saws. They're very safe, and they also save a lot of space compared to your traditional sliding table saw. So they're a great add to the product mix. Another very unique machine for Holzer has been the Holzer Evolution, which is a vertical CNC machining center. It's a 3-axis machine with a tool changer, and eventually, so you can think of it as a flat table router tilted on its end. So it's got a lot of capacity. We're actually feeding this machine with some Microvellum programs for the show. And one of the things that we thought would be a little different and unique was to do pumpkins, because we're so close to Halloween. It also showcased the ability of our contour edge bander from SNX, which we'll get to later, but the also unique ability of the Evolution to machine all 4 sides of the part without reclamping because of how we hold it with vacuum pods. So when it comes to formatting parts, we're the only ones that don't have to reclamp, meaning we never lose our reference, and the machine is very, very accurate. Royce Air, one of the tooling partners that we work with a lot when it comes to CNC routers, molders, grip saws, the full service tooling company. The Artea is a brand new machine from Holzer. It's the first time we're exhibiting it here in Ontario. It's a machine that allows us to hit a slightly more entry-level point on the edge banders, allowing us to capture a little more market share. And you can see that the controllers are the same as some of the already pre-existing machines. It has a Holzer glue jet station as well. So we've carried over a lot of the good things of Holzer into these new machines. Again, not on just the machine side, but to back that up, we need to have the supply side. So whenever we sell an edge bander or a CNC or a molder or a door machine, there's always parts and supplies to go with it. So Joat is our adhesive supplier. So for your EVAs, PURs, regular PVA glues, so from edge banders to pressing, that's who we use. So as I was showing over at the Holzer Evolution, the outside perimeter of this part is edge banded on this SNX contour edge banding machine. It's been a great machine for us with office furniture companies, commercial store fixture companies, and anybody who doesn't want to do a straight edge. So it's a great machine. A couple other on the more entry-level side of things, edge banders from Cassidy as well. So trying to allow us to hit customer base from people just beginning all the way up to 100 to 500 person companies. Again, back to the labor shortage, finding skilled labor, making the workplace more enjoyable for your existing workers and attracting new talent, material handling and making people's lives easier is always a plus. So Barbaric out of Austria has been a great partner with us for material storage systems, which we've also worked with Microvellum on feeding the information from the office down, right down to individual vacuum lifters for loading vertical saws to CNCs, offloading from a wide belt sander, you name it. Obviously, once your products are produced, they have to go somewhere. So a wrapping system has always been something that we wanted and needed. Our partnership with Etta has been a great one. So this is a feed-through shrink wrap machine, which can handle kitchen cabinet boxes, flat pack material. They also do systems for fully assembled furniture, for lineal moldings, corrugated card machines. So everything packaging, think Etta. We work with Beckelplan on the wood waste side of things. They do lineal machines and verticals. Bocce makes all types of sophisticated CNC machines. This one's showcasing miter doors on polyester wrapped material. It's the only 4-axis miter door machine on the market. This machine ahead of you is for automated finishing from Giardina out of Italy, back to finding skilled laborers and skilled sprayers. It's something that's becoming more and more difficult. So, you maintain consistency, you save on coating, and it's just something that allows people to grow their businesses. Once you have all your parts cut, you have to have some way of putting them together. So Dyma is a company out of Spain that does everything from drawer boxes to doors to entry doors to casework. So they do feed-through machines. They do also a lot of material handling as well. So they can take from the assembly side right through to the clamping and feed it into a machine like the ETA for wrapping. From Tosh, again, another great German company. They do all sorts of drilling, dowel insertion machines, very, very high speed, high production. This one that we're showcasing actually drills holes and grooves for a 5-piece assembled melamine door. We've got machines in the field, again, that are being fed from Microvellum, so it's breaking out taking the drilling pattern from the cut pieces, sending it to the machine. So all the operator has to do is click the program and load the pieces, and everything joins up perfectly. Obviously, all of this equipment needs to have dust collection of some sort. We have a relationship with Hocker Polytechnic out of Germany. They do indoor and outdoor systems, starting down from something as simple to run a sliding table saw, all the way up to 300, 400, 500 horsepower outdoor systems with multiple blower fans, making them very energy efficient with automatic dampers. You can see we've actually connected some of them here. So as energy becomes more expensive, this becomes even more critical of a point. The other thing with something like this being an indoor system or outdoor system is it has built-in fire suppression, it has an explosion rating, so they're very safe, and we're able to place them indoors or outdoors. We'll finish up our tour of Taurus Craco back on the smaller power tool side of things. So talking about being full service, we have people who come to us who, of course, once everything's been assembled and made and shipped, comes the installation side of things, where we see a lot of customers with Festool, as well with SawStop. Behind me is parts and service shipping and receiving desk. And I think that concludes our tour of Taurus Craco.
Well, thanks so much for showing us around, John. It sounds like a great place for somebody to come, regardless of where they are in the industry and whether they're just getting started or diving into full automation. Really sounds like Taurus Craco is a great partner to work with, and has been for us as well.
Yeah, wonderful.
Thanks, John.
Thank you so much.